Yeah, I mean, the movie was very, very, very
Yeah,
good.
bro.
I agree with that. The
I
movie,
liked it, bro. I liked it.
I like it. Did it? The movie was very good.
I liked
Um,
it.
Everybody, young, old. I didn't work on the intro, so I don't know what to say. I normally have something going on. I just fucked it
Who
up.
cares?
Welcome to Blerd Talk,
Yep.
episode 54. Hell
Damn.
yeah. Hell yeah. I'm your host with the most, Jay. Well, I got to stop saying Jay because there's two Jays. I'm your host with the most, Josh. How about that? We're going to just keep it Josh. And I got my co-host with me.
Jay, just Jay.
I know some of you may have been wondering we're a man down lately.
B.
I know, right? You know, first of all, nobody likes you, Scott. Nobody likes you. So, hopefully,
in the New York City rats.
We won't be a man down too long. We won't be. Hopefully, we can get that together where we won't be a man down for too long. We got some things to discuss this week. Two main topics. One being, I went to go see Super Mario Brothers. Jay, I'm taking you're not going to see it? Is that what you said earlier?
I'm not going to see it, but it's not because it's like I think it's going to be a bad movie or anything. But based on reviews that I've read and from Ming who went to go see it, it's exactly what I thought it would be. And because I don't know how to close my third eye a lot, I'm going to stay away from it.
Okay, so that means I'm going to give a quick review of it. Then we're going to talk about, for those of you who don't know, Star Wars Celebration 2023 happened. And there were a few things I was excited about, but there are a lot of things that I'm just like, why? So we're going to get into that. First off, Jay, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to go see Renfield, the Nicolas Cage movie where he's the vampire.
Okay.
I'm going to go see that. I am highly intrigued about it. I'm super hype about it. So I'm going to go see that.
Yo.
I just thought I should let you know that because I'm
That's
definitely
real.
I'm definitely going to go see it. Two. So because I feel like there's a lot of Star Wars stuff to talk about. So I'm going to get into the Super Mario Brothers real quick. In a nutshell, it was not that bad. Was it the best it could have been? No. And it's still not better. And regardless of what y'all say, the old school Super Mario Brothers with Bob Hopkins, rest up, and John Leguizamo is dope. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Come on, bro.
That movie was dope. Okay.
It was terrible. They had the boots.
That's the best part. They had the boot. Well, in this one, they actually had power-ups. So, they would actually hit the...
I mean, it's a cartoon, so yeah.
But I was glad they had that. They took... It's a lot of Easter eggs in it. For those of you who play Mario Kart, you know when you drift in Mario Kart, you get like a speed boost. Well, there was a clip in there where Mario like drifts and he gets a nice little speed boost. I was like, hey, Easter eggs all over the place.
Before you continue,
uh-huh.
For everybody who heard him bring up Mario Kart, I'm a god. Stay away from me. If you want my Switch, my friend code, you already got my friend code. If y'all want my friend code, y'all let me know. It's just Jay, okay, or Super J on Instagram, and we can meet up on the streets of Mario Kart, and I can show you what it is. All right, that's it.
I just like my cup because it says "Quit slacking and make it happen." So, cheers. You heard him for the call out, but it was not bad. It was not. I for one thought Chris Pratt did all right. I went in there like this is gonna be like trash, but it was all right. It was all right.
Did he say it's me, Mario?
He did. He did.
Did he say it Italian or did he say it in his regular voice?
Both. I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say both.
Scale 1 to 5. 1 being I bet not ever catch him saying that again, and 5 being damn, that was pretty dope. Where you at with how he said it?
3.5.
Okay, that's
Three
fair.
and a half.
That's fair. He lied too, say he wasn't gonna say it.
I could have. Now I'm pretty sure he said it's me, Mario. I'm pretty sure. Now I gotta.
Yeah. He said he wouldn't say it when the movie was still like in development. He said, I'm not going to say it.
I'm pretty sure he said it. I'm pretty sure he said it. But the movie was not bad. Everybody did good. Jack Black once again stole the whole thing as Bowser.
Why am I not surprised?
He did it. He actually had a song where he's like peaches, because he's from Tenacious D. That's his group, so the man can sing. So he's like, oh, peaches.
I love Tenacious D.
Tenacious D is the joke.
The movie and the music is great.
Man. The Pick of Destiny is the truth.
Yes, right.
It was not bad. It is not the best. How we got Sonic and things like that. It is not better than those.
Okay.
It's not better than those, but it is good. If I'm being honest,
it's not better than Mortal Kombat.
Well,
the original. The original.
Okay. No, it's not better than that.
Is it better than Jean-Claude Street Fighter?
Yes. That was terrible.
Is it better than the animated Street Fighter movie?
Hell no. Hell no. Are we talking about 2 where they take on Bison and Vega and Chung Li? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
That was a trick question.
Absolutely not.
Is it better than Double Dragon?
No.
Oh!
No. Double Dragon. I like Double Dragon. Hell no. It's not better than Double Dragon. No, it is not. Damn, that's a classic. You brought that one out the woodwork. Double Dragon was the truth. Double Dragon was the truth.
It's not better than Double Dragon.
It is not better than Double Dragon.
Okay.
Because the plot is very basic. And I understand it's a Mario movie, but I feel like Sonic had a legit plot. Like I was interested in the plot.
Yeah.
This, I'm going to tell you, and spoiler alert.
You can tell me, bro. I don't care. It's Mario, bro.
He's just trying to get the superstar. And, no, actually, they kind of do it like the movie. Remember in the movie, they actually they're in New York, but then they go through the pipe and come through the Mushroom Kingdom. That's kind of how it happens here. The whole movie is just about him trying to get back, Bowser trying to get Peaches to marry him, and the superstar. That's literally what it's about.
Yep. Okay.
Now, if I had to rate it, I would not rate it, but rate it where you should see it. To me, it's not on the lines of full price at the movie theater. If it goes down to like $10, I would go see it.
Okay.
I would go see it.
Okay.
It is one that you can wait for TV, but I did enjoy it. It is not bad, like how people were like saying it's going to be like the worst. It was not bad. It was very enjoyable. It was very enjoyable.
Okay.
So it's a lot of Easter eggs in it. You get the old school feel. Of course, Donkey Kong is in there. So that was cool watching them fight for a little bit. Mario has to learn about the power-ups. So I thought that was cool because first he gets the red mushroom. He's like, yeah, I'm big. But then he hits it again because he doesn't know what's going to come out. He gets the little blue mushroom. He's like, yeah, Donkey Kong, I'm about to kick you. And then he goes small. And he's like, oh, wait a minute. And it's just like the game. If they get hit, the power-up goes away. It was really good. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best thing Nintendo has come out with, and it's not the best of those video game genres that like back in the day, like us, like it's not better than Sonic. Like Sonic to me was like perfect, and I even think the second one was even better than the first one.
Okay.
But it is enjoyable, and I think for all of us who grew up with Mario, you will like it. You will like it. Everybody did a good job. It is certainly not I feel like everybody was trashing it at one point in time. Like, this is going to be garbage. And it's not garbage. It is actually good.
That's what's up. Shout out to them for that.
So that was just a little quick thing for y'all. Like, because I know, like, I really saw it on a whim because I checked my my movie account at Regal and I had like a $10 credit that was about to expire. And of course, how the movie, they hit you with, you can only use it on these certain movies. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was going to just hold out to Renfield, but of course Renfield isn't on the list. So Super Mario Brothers was on the list. I said, okay, $10 credit. Okay, I'll take that to go see, Super Mario. I said, okay, I can deal with that. So I did. It is a ton of Easter eggs in it, like a ton of them, and I think that's great. Like Punch Out, like when they was watching their little commercial him and Luigi made, they were playing they weren't playing Punch Out, about Punch Out, like the old school game was on the wall. Like it was a lot of old school stuff towards that, and I thought it was real cool.
I still can't beat Punch Out to this day. I still play it too.
It's like the hardest game ever. Nobody ever did. And if they did, they're like, they have opened the door where there are going to be more Mario movies. So there's 2 credit scenes. One kind of like a little bit midway, and then the other is post credit scene. You really don't need to stay for both. One is just Bowser is locked up in the cage. The other is there's an egg. Big shout out because they did it. I didn't put this together till I got home. Remember the Godzilla with Matthew Broderick? Mm-hmm. Remember at the end where Godzilla's dead, but the egg is still there? Mm-hmm. And the egg like hatches open. Mm-hmm. So they do that in Mario.
It's Yoshi.
Yep, it's Yoshi. That's basically what it is.
When they did it in the Matthew Broderick one, I was like, yo, that's Godzuki.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Godzuki. Because I really thought it was Godzuki. But a lot of people don't know. So Godzuki was like Godzilla's baby. So and the show used to be funny. It used to be like, Godzilla. Then it was like, and Godzuki. And Godzuki.
Like, and that cartoon was fire, bro. It was on Cartoon Network. It was fire.
It was fire. So, for those of you who are debating it, I say you should go see it. It is worth a visit. Like I said, go to a matinee. Don't pay full price.
Don't pay full
price. Okay, so this one is going to be pretty difficult because I know how Jason feels, and what we're about to talk about is what we have talked about on Star Wars on this show a million times. There's a lot of things that got announced at Star Wars 2023 celebration, and I'm going to go through them because I have a list here, and I'm going to go through them. I'm gonna go through everything, and then we're gonna talk on it, and then I'm gonna give my 2 cents about it. Okay, as I predicted, there's gonna be 3 live action Star Wars films. Now, to me, the last 3 were not up to par. Maybe The Force Awakens was good. The rest of them, hot garbage. And the Rise of Skywalker, man, that one was bad. If you disagree, fight me in the comments. But those, I did not see that coming. I mean, I did not see them being that bad. But for them to turn around and make 3 more.
Do you want me to follow up behind you when you bring this up, or you want me to wait till the end?
Let's do it right. Let's go ahead, because just to let y'all know, we're real. This isn't scripted. We're thugs. So, we're thugs. I don't know, tell me what you think about that, and then I want to lay my other thoughts on here.
Why?
I was literally about to say the same thing.
Why?
Yep.
Your new trilogy sucked.
Trash.
Now, I'm with Josh. Force Awakens is the best one of the 3.
Yep.
But the key word in this is trilogy. It sucked.
Trash.
Josh, it sucked.
Trash. Dude.
Do you know what made when... I'll stop there. Go ahead, bro. Because I still got like a bigger picture opinion about all of this. So I'm going to leave it there.
And then we're going to keep it. Okay, I got you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the 3 Star Wars movie got announced, okay? Daisy Ridley is coming back. I don't have a problem with her. I don't have a problem with her. I hate what they did at the end of the movie where they're asking, who is she? And she says, Skywalker. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck just happened? Like, I remember thinking to myself, oh, I know they just didn't do that. I know they just didn't do that. Why? I know. So it's not her. I actually think she did good.
Yo.
I
Look. See, because I was gonna save it, but see, you didn't got my blood pressure up. See, so I was gonna say, let me say this. I'm gonna respond to that because we on the same train right now. We're on the same boat. Look, man. You brought it up. That part ain't even a problem for me, even though that sucked. I agree.
That sucked.
Here's the part that's problem for me. In the movie, she's the Jedi Master trying to rebuild the Jedi Academy, right? Same as Luke. But see, here's the problem with that, right? In every storyline, and I'm going to bring up wrestling too, from wrestling to movies, when you're doing sequels and trilogies, you do something that you build intrigue. You make it intriguing. You make, for example, how I bring up Underworld, how the first Underworld laid down the foundations of Underworld. It's like, oh, okay, that was all right. But then when they build on top of Underworld 1 with Underworld 2, which is amazing, it's like, okay, y'all, the build up of 1 to 2 is amazing, right?
Agreed.
Rey is a average Jedi. Her parents are average. They're nobodies. No one cares. Y'all built Rey to be average. And now I'm supposed to want to see her as a Jedi Master?
Well, do you think it's they built her average so they can build her up later on?
Did they do a good job of that in the 3 movies that you saw already?
No, but I have said plenty of times on this show, I think Luke is always a saving factor for anything Star Wars. We have said he's always a saving factor. And I hate to say this, that whole big scene with the Mandalorian, when they was like, I knew Luke was going to be in there somehow, some way. I knew it. He is what the Speed Force is in the Flash.
But and you are right. But the difference is between Luke and Rey, look at the build-up. Yeah. Your father is a damn near a Sith Lord. And your mom Jedi. Was a former queen or princess or whatever. Agreed. There's intrigue there. That's why the prequels sort of kind of in a way work casually, less for Star Wars diehard fans. But that's why it worked, because people was like, so it's like they looked at Luke and went, so that's why Luke is so beast, because Darth Vader, his father, is that much of a beast. Well, how much of a beast was he before he became Darth Vader? So there's intrigue.
Yeah, and there's a line. There's a storyline. Agreed.
You telling me, and to be fair, I'm going to say this honestly. I think they're doing the Rey Skywalker stuff too soon, because it's only been 4 years. So you really going to say to me that you guys did a good job of building up Rey Skywalker to where I want to see her as a Jedi Master?
I would like to see her. Like,
she need more movies.
I would like her to see for her to be a Jedi Master. But to be perfectly honest with you, if they took the dude from the game, the Jedi, because I'm not gonna lie to you, what was the Last Jedi, the game where you play the dude? I wanted him to get a movie, because the game alone, when you fight Darth Vader in the game, you get a sense of how powerful he is and how he's still building to be a Jedi. So I get what you're saying. But I do think there is room for her to get saved. But what I feel like is going to happen, let's just be real. Nobody is going to be a big enough Jedi as Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker, and Yoda. That's it. Those four will always be the cream of the crop when it comes to Jedis.
But there's meat on pause. There's meat on that bone. That's the difference. Pause. There's there's levels and weight to that.
True. Absolutely.
They did not do that to Rey. Rey's movies is point on point, is then and there. That moment. There's no background like it was for Yoda and them. When you saw Yoda, when you saw Luke met Yoda, there was, well, what did Yoda do back in the day?
Yeah.
When you saw Obi-Wan in the original trilogy, it's like, what was Obi-Wan doing back in the day?
Took on.
We got to see.
That's true.
We got to see what Rey was doing back in the day. You can still build Rey up for modern times of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Y'all jumping to 15 years later, she's a Jedi Master?
Yeah, you got a good
point. And she's coming from a average, unintriguing Jedi family? That's true. And her Jedi family is so average, she took on the last name of a Jedi family that's not average? Yeah. That was biblically destined to change the Force and the world forever.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're not a part of it.
That
you
is
just
true.
Took the name from it.
And the way the way she said that name at the end, I was like, oh my God. When she said Skywalker, I was like,
So I'm supposed to, and this went to when you say it's not the actress, because it's not the actress. It's not. What I'm talking about is not about her.
Yep, it's not her.
It's not about her.
Right, absolutely.
So you want me to get up out my seat and go marvel at her 15-year lapse of becoming a Jedi Master? Yeah. Is that what you're telling me?
And if that was the case, why not at least give her a Star Wars show where you see her training? I feel like you would be more invested in her and her training. You know, I feel like you would be really more invested with that. But I absolutely get where you're going. I absolutely get that. Let's see. The two things I'm excited about. One of them, Ahsoka. I am excited about that.
Hey, you won't get no argument out of me, baby.
I'm there. But you know why? You know why we're interested in Ahsoka?
Say it.
Because she had build up. She had the build up from the Clone Wars.
Come and all on that. Now. See? Makes sense.
And then
Tetris.
She was trained by one of the greatest Jedi's ever.
I mean, come on.
There's nothing else you can say. Come on, Skips. Help me out.
Makes sense.
Help me out, Skips.
Makes sense.
I am super excited about Ahsoka. Like I am. Ooh, a little bit of tingle came out. Little bit of tingle came out. I'm excited about Ahsoka. Hands down, that to me, that's the one. That's the one I'm excited about. Oh God, Ahsoka's gonna be magnifique. Okay, Andor. Now I'll be the first to tell you, and we're gonna circle back to this. I haven't watched the first Andor, the first season. I hear it's very good, but
it's very good.
It is. So I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really hard for me to watch Andor because I know where it leads to. If that makes sense. Because
how many episodes in are you?
None.
Oh.
I haven't watched one episode.
You're wrong. You don't know where it's gonna lead to.
But
I know you mean Rogue Squadron.
Right, where no, not even Rogue, where because it's like Rogue One. Andor was the dude he's the dude from Rogue One who they're trying to get the plans for the Death Star, right?
Right.
Okay. So I feel like, do I really want to invest my time in this if I know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. If you say it,
I'll give this little tidbit away.
Okay.
He is far removed from being who he was in Rogue One.
Okay.
He's not the same character in Andor as he is in Rogue One.
Okay. Only because you're my boy, I'm gonna watch it. Because,
trust me.
In fact, it's
the complete opposite.
Okay. Because you said that, I'm gonna watch it.
One of the shows they actually got right.
Okay.
It might be the best. I think it might be the
better than Kenobi.
It's close.
But
it's going to be
close,
debatable.
but not there.
Right.
Okay.
It's going to be debatable. It's going to be debatable. It's going to be debatable.
I'm not going to lie
You'll
to
be
you.
like,
you hear
those are the two best.
Yeah, I agree. You heard it here first. Jay and I, Obi-Wan Kenobi is the best Star Wars show.
As of right now, yes.
As of right now. Okay, this one, the Acolyte, and their words to describe the Acolyte is Frozen meets Kill Bill. What does that even mean, Sway? What does that even mean? What does it mean? I don't understand what that means. What is Frozen meets Kill Bill? There are two different movies. Kill Bill was great. Frozen is a musical. I'm confused to what that means. I am confused. Like I was flabbergasted when they said that. I said Frozen meets Kill Bill. Is there another Frozen movie I don't know about?
I'm saving my comments for the bigger picture. I got nothing. I got nothing. Like, I'm not even gonna do it, bro.
Whatever. Frozen. The Acolyte is Frozen meets Kill Bill. Okay, but see, I'm talking all this, but I'm still gonna watch it, and I'm gonna watch because we're here at Blerd Paradox. I'm gonna catch up on everything Star Wars. Okay, next. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. It stars Jude Law. Focus on a younger cast of characters, honed in very much on the show's Goonies inspirations.
We were 5 steps from eternity. We were 4 steps.
I don't. Okay, but hold on. We're going. Now I will say this. Bryce Dallas Howard is directing one of the episodes. I do like her. She's a great director. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi is officially getting a second season. Okay?
That's the animated.
That's the anime, yes.
I got no problem with anything Star Wars animated. Okay. I got no problems. No problems.
The Bad Batch.
Yeah, that's fire.
I heard the Bad Batch was good. Now,
Bad Batch is fire. I ain't got no problem with animated.
I did. Now, here's the second one I'm excited about. Star Wars Visions, Volume 2.
That's the anime, right?
That's the animated, Joe. It's like, yo.
No problem with animated. No problem. That was
fire.
That was fire.
That was fire.
Even the rock and roll episode, the rock band, even that episode was dope. I was like, dang.
Visions was excellent.
The first episode was the samurai.
Yes.
But he was a Sith. He was in the dark side, but he still.
Yes. Okay. So
I got no problem with anything Star Wars animated.
Yep. They're still talking about Lando. And of course, they talked about the Star Wars Jedi Survivor game. And that's basically it. So Star Wars had a nice little thing, but I want y'all just bear with me. Just bear with me. Okay? I want y'all to really stick with me on this one. Has Star Wars lost what it was when we first started watching it? Let me break it down. As a kid, I remember my father taking us to a Star Wars. Well, it was a movie theater, but it was near Woodley Park Zoo. Every time Star Wars came there, we saw it. It was a magical moment. You know why? Because Star Wars didn't come out every year. When it did, you knew there was 3 movies coming, and it was just magical. It was something special about it.
Keep rapping.
It was something very special about Star Wars.
You spitting bars, rap.
Bars.
Rap.
I feel like that specialness that Star Wars had is no longer there. Because Disney knows that Star Wars is going to make money. So they're going to pause, shove it down your throat till they got nothing left.
Rap.
To me, personally, besides a couple of shows, Star Wars is just a thing now. It's not even special like it was.
Man, you better talk.
It's not even special.
I
felt like when Star Wars first came, it was special. This was something we haven't seen before. You know, this is great. Like, even how y'all talk about the episodes 1, 2, and 3, they were still special. They were still special. Everything that's getting announced, Star Wars is not special anymore. It seems like it is just something that Disney goes, you know what? This is going to make us some money. People are going to see this. Let's go ahead and throw it out. It's not special anymore. And I know we're excited about some things, but I am not. Let me tell you excited. Episode 2, I'm pretty sure. When Yoda tells Count Dooku, when they're using the Force, and Count Dooku says, apparently this battle cannot be determined by our knowledge of the Force, but by our skills with the lightsaber. It's the first time you see Yoda pull out his lightsaber and fight. The movie theater goes, shit, popcorn's flying around, babies flying around, Yoda, great, yes sir.
Same thing when I went to go see the movie. Here's the crazy part. Not to show our age, we didn't have social media.
Yeah, it was all word of mouth.
I saw a interview with Ludacris, who went to the premiere of the movie, and he brought up Yoda. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my God. He didn't give it away. He didn't spoil it. He just said, yo, Yoda? He was just like, Yoda? Yep. This is E.T. For all you youngins, this was Entertainment Weekly. This E.T. This is, you know what I'm saying? Yep. This when you had to go and get tabloids and magazines to know what was going on in pop culture.
Absolutely.
And I literally, before going to school, not to show my age, before going to school, early in the morning, Ludacris, Thursday, this was Friday morning, the premiere is Thursday night. He was talking about it. He said, just know, Yoda went off. He didn't spoil nothing. He just said Yoda went off.
Y'all.
And you gotta think we young and dumb, so we don't even understand what he mean by Yoda went off.
What does that mean? Y'all, I remember distinctly the words in that scene. When I die, I want y'all to play that at my funeral. Just that scene. I remember Yoda pulling back his robe, using the Force to pull
the whole movie theater. Our movie theater went crazy too.
The whole movie theater went ape shit. Baby
shout out to Tosin.
Popcorn flying.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out to Tosin. Yes. Shout out to Tosin. Me, Tosin, his brother. We and probably a few more people. We went to go see it. And the movie theater went crazy. Bro. This man opened up his hood, forced the lightsaber to his hand. Boop. We was like, Yoda about to rap.
Man, what? And then he got the flipping all over the joint with Doug. Brad was like, oh, Yoda, take me now. Oh, it was nasty. Nasty. God, that shit was so good. But that was special. That was something we have never seen before. That's something we've never seen before. And to me, Star Wars is not special anymore. It is just something we watch now. It's just something we watch.
Now we get to my bigger picture, in spite of the few shows I am excited about, because this is where I wanted to go with. Because it's even more different for me, because I've always admitted I'm a casual Star Wars fan. So I'm not like a diehard deep Star Wars fan. I'm more of a casual. But
now I did read the comic books and stuff like I did read the Star Wars comic books.
I didn't do none of that. Yeah. I never played none of the games. Well, I'm playing, what's the recent one?
Jedi, the last Jedi.
I'm only halfway through the Last Jedi, and the sequel about to come out in a few weeks.
Did I spoil it for you then?
No. I don't care, bruh. That junk, bruh. You know how I am as a gamer. I'm all over the place. I know. I'm just playing Overwatch, but like I haven't played the PS3 versions of the Star Wars. None of them junks.
I only played the Force Unleashed. The Force Unleashed.
Yeah. The Force Unleashes. I never played none of that. I've never played none of that. But here's the point. Here's where I'm going with it, right? Me being outside looking in, and I brought up the third eye. I see how protective real Star Wars fans are of the product.
Very.
And I see that Return of the Jedi came out in 83, and then the next set of trilogies didn't come out till 99. I see that George Lucas had a less is more type of thought process to it. Absolutely. And now that I don't know if it's Disney's problems or not Disney's problem. I don't know if Disney or Lucasfilm are making these decisions to Not you only mentioned a few. They talk about there's an Old Republic possible movie or storyline coming,
and that would make sense because the game was excellent. The Old Republic game was great.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic was great.
You talk. It's an RPG, so you talking to your boy. I beat that game front to back.
Yes.
Darth Revan, the whole 9 yards. So I know.
Yep.
And I'm still a casual fan. Played it more as an RPG player than for the Star Wars storyline.
Yep.
But the point is, y'all are Madden now. Y'all come out every year. Like y'all
every
are John.
Year.
Y'all not regardless of what people think. Regardless of what people think about your movie and the quality of your movies, y'all don't care. And that's what makes Star Wars trash. Yep. This is terrible. Yep. Like, I'm still in the middle of watching Mandalorian, and then when I saw all these releases for the future, in my mind, I'm like, y'all just did something for Star Wars like 2 months ago. This is horrible. I understand they're winning on the money side, respect, but quality, there's no passion there. There's no love because this is pathetic. Like, and the reason what makes it more pathetic is y'all last few projects outside of maybe Obi-Wan and maybe Andor has been mid. It's not like y'all dropping classic after classic after classic. Boba Fett show is not a classic. It's not that great.
I did like Boba. In fact, I like Boba Fett more than I like the Mandalorian because I felt like the Mandalorian people only liked that because Grogu was in it.
Bruh, I like Mandalorian more than Boba Fett because halfway through Boba Fett, they cut away from Boba Fett and started introducing Mandalorian episodes.
That was literally Boba Fett was literally Mandalorian season. They did though, but I did like Boba, and maybe because I'm old school with it, so before the Mandalorian, Boba Fett was my bounty hunter. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that was me and trying to give it some credit when. Is it a good show? I will say it only kicked off. You're right. After he was out on Tatooine or whatever. I agree with you. I'm 100% with you.
I think personally, personal opinion, I think they did Boba a disservice. They made him old, and it's like I'm a casual, so all Star Wars fans, you can direct your hate or whatever to It's Just JOK Twitter or Super J 1118 Instagram. But let me tell you my process of when they finally doing a Boba Fett show. They made him old, but here's my thing, right? I'm expecting to see Jango Fett type battles with Boba. I thought Boba was gonna be, I'm lit, boom, flamethrower, I can kill Jedis, and I ain't even got no Jedi powers.
You said between Jango.
Jango is in the prequels, right?
But Jango is his father.
Right. Did you see? You remember Jango in the prequels?
Yes.
Yes. What was it?
The Clone
Wars.
Was it Clone Wars? Yeah, but when he was fighting Obi-Wan.
Attack of the Clones.
When he was fighting Obi-Wan.
You saw how lit he was? You saw how he was boom, boom, flamethrower, boom, jetpack, boom, blow up, dynamite, boom. Boba didn't do that in his show because he was 88 years old. This man kept getting put in a tube, in a hyperbolic time chamber because he's too old. I'm thinking if you are the son of that, you are going to be lit. When they announced the show, I'm talking about when they announced the show, when they announced, we're doing the book of Boba Fett, I'm like, Boba Fett about to come out. They about to show how he's good enough to kill a Jedi, right? I'm thinking like he going like, right? No, he's old and he's riding on a big dragon, and the Mandalorian takes up half his show. I'm like, what is this?
The Mandalorian took a good half of his show. He did.
I'm like, what? This man politicked his whole show. Like he got power through politics. And I'm like, I'm expecting you to be a bounty hunter because that's what we want.
Yeah. That's what you
You died in Return of the Jedi within the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Absolutely. I enjoyed. Okay, maybe enjoy.
And Mandalorian season 3 is not doing well.
I haven't even started watching season 3 yet.
Let me tell you. Well, this recent episode, they're finally starting to get to wherever they're trying to go. But I can tell you, the last episode, shout out to Lizzo, shout out to Jack Black, and shout out to the Doc from Back to the Future. that was one of the most pathetic episodes of anything Star Wars I've ever seen in my entire life.
For real?
For real. It just because they were because the reason why the context of
because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm not giving nothing away. No spoilers. So it is the first few episodes are good, but they're building slow to whatever the main plot's supposed to be. And in the midst of building slow to whatever the plot is supposed to be, they inserted this Lizzo and Jack Black episode in between us trying to finally like figure out what is the big picture here. And it did not get to the big picture until the last 5 minutes of said episode. Now this episode
So it's a filler episode.
Yep, except for the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like the first episode, we like, okay. The second episode, like, oh, this is dope. The third episode, you like, all right, okay. Then the fourth episode was like, when do we get to like who the main bad guy or what the main point of all this is? And now this episode, which I haven't finished because it came out today, I haven't finished it, but now it's moving the plot along. But that doesn't change the fact that this season has been booty. It's been bad.
So
it's bad.
Do you think they're going to keep Mando going, or do you think this is going to be his last season?
Nah, the way they keeping Mando going. It depends on how they end this season, but it seems like they keeping Mando going. The reason why they're keeping Mando going is part of Ashoka's show.
Well, yeah, that's right, because she technically met Luke, and well, not technically, she did meet Luke. And they were training Grogu, so
I don't want to give it away because honestly, the Mandalorian hints to the big villain, even though he hasn't shown up yet. But it looks like the big villain will probably be more shown, or maybe he might be teased in the Mandalorian, but be more prominent in another Ahsoka show. But yes, this ties into Ahsoka. And I think there's a movie that they're coming out with, which is the Mandalorian verse. So there's a movie coming out that will be tied to.
You see what I'm talking about? It's not special anymore.
It is watered down, but they're bastardizing it. Bastardizing.
It's not even special anymore, bro.
This is not. This is not what Star Wars is supposed to be.
Agreed. I'm 100% with you. Now, like don't get me wrong. Like you said, there are some shows I'm super excited about. Ahsoka and Visions. But I'm with you. It's too much. It's starting to be too now. What I did like about the storyline in Kenobi was good. I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, and the girl who played Moses Ingram, God, she nailed that role.
And it's funny, Obi-Wan and Andor, how they did it is parallel. And I know you see it different from Andor and Obi-Wan, but it is because with Obi-Wan, remember, he was like, I work a 9 to 5. I ain't about to. I work a 9 to 5. I ain't doing all this. I ain't doing all this Jedi mess, you know. And then when the governor, president reached out to him and said, "You owe me. You told me. You got me. I need your help. My daughter's gone. You gotta come on." And he like,
I had a problem with him burying his lightsaber in the middle of the fucking desert. I'm like, why? Why? You could just put it up in your crib somewhere. You had to bury it in the middle of the goddamn desert.
I would never, bro.
What the hell is this?
I don't know no person. I don't know no human being if Star Wars was real and they were a Jedi, even if they retired, they would never bury their Jedi, bury lightsaber in the middle of. Nah,
I was
bro.
Like, really?
Nah.
Really, Ben?
Nah.
Really?
Nah. I'll put that joint in the case,
right.
You know, hide it, whatever.
In the joint. Your man real life buried it. I'm like, bruh, your own lightsaber. Like, I don't care if you was going through some shit. I don't care what all that happened with. You real life gonna bury your damn lightsaber? Come on, man. Come on.
And to be fair, he was, you know, not as potent with the Force as he used to be.
Right.
I hear that, but Dragon Ball Z it. I hide my power level. I hide my power. I'll practice my Force. I'll practice my Force all day and learn how to hide.
To me, that would make you want to keep keep up with the Force because you knew they were hunting you. So that would make me want to still train every day and catch their family.
Yeah, they suppressed themselves, bro. Man was like, in the Jedi game, Homegirl did the same thing. The Homegirl from Mad TV, that is her, right? Isn't that her? In the Jedi Outcast game, isn't the African American woman in the Jedi game that's flying around on the ship? In the Jedi Outcast game.
Deborah Wilson. You're saying
yes?
You know what? Is that her? That may be her.
It looks like her.
Yeah.
Her game character. That's the girl from Mad TV.
Oh, quick to the internet because you're right. It does.
That looks like her. Ain't that the chick? Ain't that the young Mad TV? Mad TV. Love Mad TV. Miss y'all. Ain't that her from Mad TV?
You know what? That may be.
It looks smooth like her, bruh.
No, you're right. It is her. It's Deborah Wilson. Yeah.
You're
right. That's Deborah Wilson.
You see how she was? She was like, I turned my Jedi powers completely off.
All the way down. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And she trained Homegirl, the Sith girl. I got that far in the game where she revealed that
she was
the dude he's working with was her master.
Yep.
I got that far into the game.
Okay.
I fought her, and that was a little bit painful. It was a little bit painful.
Another great story, though.
I'm going to finish the game.
That game is so good, bro. That game is so
I'm halfway through the game. Bro, them little mini boss monsters, bro. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, my gosh, bro. Like, what?
You're right.
But yes. Yeah, right. She was like, yeah, I used to be the Force, but she did. This was before they revealed that was her Jedi master.
Absolutely.
So this when she told him like, yeah, I used to be a Jedi, but you know things happen. And you know what? I quit. I don't even know how to really do what I do anymore.
I'm right. I don't even know what to do. I'm just out here winging it. So
but I wouldn't be able to turn it off. I would be a Jedi.
I wouldn't. If
I was to learn how to suppress my Jedi force powers.
Like, man, you would never catch me not being a Jedi. Like, I'll die in the blaze and glory, knowing that I was a Jedi.
Man,
like,
what?
So,
man, what? I go to a bar and be like, can I get a drink? No, you can't get a drink. Yeah, you can get a drink.
And then I'll be nice with it. I use the Force to slide my glass to me, then look at it and be like, yeah, it's me. Like, yeah, that's me. Like, I'm just really curious to see what Star Wars is going to do when we get 2024, 2025. Because I'm trying to tell you, by 2026, nobody's going to be interested in Star Wars no more.
I don't understand. Less is more sometimes. Yep. Less is more.
Agreed. I'm
chill.
I'm absolutely
like because for me, I'm not watching it out of enjoyment. I'm watching it out of obligation.
Absolutely. I will say, Kenobi, the main ones that have brought me joy are Kenobi. Now, when Mando first came out,
Yeah, the first few seasons. I agree. Not season 3, no, but season 1 and 2.
Mando kept me going. I definitely want to see Ahsoka, and I definitely want to see Visions. But now, since you told me Andor is good, I'll go ahead and watch Andor.
Visions was good. Oh man! They did the Dooku prequel.
So Visions was literally like Visions was like Batman year 1. I mean Batman Gotham Knight, where it's like all the changing locking stories. But that's what I'm saying. Outside of that, like even though like I haven't kept up with Rebels, I haven't kept up with the Bad Batch. Like I haven't watched none of those. Mm-hmm. And I heard that I really need to watch Rebels because Rebels look so childish to me.
That's a Nickelodeon one?
Yes.
No, I'm not watching that BS.
So, apparently, they said Rebels was really good. They said it was better than the Clone Wars.
The Nickelodeon told the people who watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon version said that was good too. And I watched the movie on Netflix and it was trash. So no, I'm not watching anything Nickelodeon.
Hot garbage.
If it ain't early 90s Nickelodeon, late 90s.
Yeah, man.
90 to 99, don't talk to me about Nickelodeon.
Yeah, they say
and SpongeBob. SpongeBob was after 99.
They say Rebels is pretty good, bro.
if you ain't talking about Hey Arnold and Salute Your Shorts and Rugrats and Nick Arcade and what's the movie they about to make a movie? Legends of the Hidden Temple and Doug. If you ain't talking about that Nickelodeon, don't talk to me.
Why does that need a fucking movie? Why does Legends
What
of the Hidden
Legends?
Temple? Why does that need a movie? Why does that need a movie? What? I'm done. Why do we still do this podcast? Why?
I said to my coworkers yesterday, literally, because there was a client that one of my coworkers couldn't remember, and I said to her, I said this coworker is dry like Ben Stein, and then I was like Bueller, and she was like, oh yeah, I remember. And then I literally said, by the way, if they decide to do a remake or reboot of Ferris Bueller, I'm going to Hollywood and burn it down. Sure enough, I do believe that I think it's really.
They're probably gonna do it.
I will blow Hollywood up. Leave Ferris Bueller alone.
No, Rebels was the one that was on Disney. Star Wars Rebels. But I heard
that don't make it no better.
But bro, I heard that Rebels was really, really good.
That makes it no better. Disney cartoons isn't good.
But hold on. They said it was up there with Clone Wars, if not better.
Ain't no way.
That's what I said. That's what I said. There ain't no way, Sway. It ain't no goddamn way, Sway.
My lit episode for Clone Wars is when Anakin, I forgot the details, but Anakin met with some super Jedi powered person, and they showed him his whole future, and he did the episode to like prevent it, and then that same person deleted his memory. He knew the future. I gotta look back. I'm gonna look back and figure out what that episode.
I'm gonna watch that one. I don't remember a lot of the Clone Wars stuff. I remember it being damn good.
Because it seemed like he met like the god of the good Jedis and the god of the bad Jedis, and one of them showed him his future, and he like became possessed, and everything he did was trying to disrupt it. But at the end, after he did his deed, they erased his memory. So he knew he was supposed to be Darth Vader and stuff. They showed it to him for some crazy reason, but then they end up deleting his memory, and he never remembered any of it. Cause he was like, I know what I'm going to do in the future, and I don't like it. I gotta prevent it. I gotta prevent this from happening. But at the end, they end up removing his memory.
I barely remember a lot of the Clone Wars. I mean, because it's been so long since I actually need to go through and watch that like whole thing again.
And remember, Darth Maul was still alive. Remember him?
Because he basically lost his bottom half.
Who did he wreck again? He went to wreck. Didn't he go wreck Palpatine? He tried to fight Palpatine, right? Or it was him and one other person.
Yeah, because like
his brother.
Yeah, like it was some. Yeah,
I
was
forgot
one
it
of them.
too.
But yeah.
I just remember the final episode when Ashoka had saved one of the Bad Batch members from Code 666 from the code, and Anakin as Darth Vader at this point, at the very end of the last episode, saw something from Ashoka, and he kind of just looked at I forgot what it was that he found, but he knew it was her, and he looked at it and then like looked in the distance and kind of he did like the whole, no, I'm gonna let you go. I'm still Anakin. This is Anakin. I'm gonna let you rock out, but I know you did something. Yeah, Ashoka. Yeah, wow. This when they did the Code 666. And all the clones turned, but Ashoka saved one of the clones from the Bad Batch. She saved him.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I need to go back and watch all that.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro.
I gotta watch Bad Batch.
Watch Clone Wars.
I did, but I didn't forget it. I didn't forget it. Like I'm like, damn, I didn't forgot a lot of crap. Like, cause I remember when Ahsoka fought apparently in Rebels, it was like a big thing because it was like her first time meeting back up with Anakin. Mm-hmm. So it was like a big deal. But
Anakin's supposed to be in Ashoka, by the way.
As he should.
He's supposed to be in the episode of the show. I read it.
I'm calling it right now. I'm calling right now. They're having a battle. I'm calling.
Gotcha. They gave us the Obi-Wan one.
You gave us the Obi-Wan, but dude, that scene.
Yeah. You did not kill You did not kill Anakin.
And if you pay it the way whoever shot that or who was the director needs a war because
he had to have Joe.
And then he's blue at first, or like because you think he's still good, but then when he says, "You didn't kill Anakin, Obi-Wan. I did." And then the red takes over again. I'm like, oh, he's really gone. He's really gone. Because there's a slither of hope when Kenobi tells him, "I'm sorry, Anakin. I'm sorry for all of it." He says it, and in that little slither, you think there's hope because you see the blue, and then Anakin says, "You didn't kill Anakin. I did." And I'm like, oh, it's gone.
That was tough.
That was hard.
That was tough.
And, bro, and you know what? That was kind of like my first problem when they first fought. There wasn't enough emotion until the end of the fight. But in this and Kenobi, there was more emotion because for me, in Revenge
of the Sith?
Yeah, see, no, the emotion.
You were supposed to be the chosen one?
No, but see, it came at the end. It should have been there before. Like that, here's somebody you literally raised from a child. And to me, Obi-Wan did not give any. He didn't give no emotion at the beginning of the fight. It was only at the end. Then he bangs, "You were the chosen one," and all that shit. And Hayden Christensen, he don't get enough respect because
I hate you.
Yo, and when he screamed, "I hate you," like the emotion on that man's face, I felt that. When he said he hate him, I felt that. I hate you. Like, and I swear to goodness, man, Hayden Christensen he does not get enough respect for the Star Wars stuff. He really doesn't. Like,
I agree.
Even when they do the flashback at Kenobi and they're fighting each other, the dude is a good actor. I don't care what nobody says. He's a good actor.
I don't know if this happened to him in real life, and I don't want to project my success on another person because what they deem success is different from me. But I'm going off like, I hope y'all didn't typecast him because he was Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars, because I think he's a great actor.
He's a great actor. He is a great actor. He really is. Like, I mean, all his scenes leading up to him.
Even in Takers, right?
He was good in Takers.
I liked him in Takers.
The movie where he could teleport Jumper or something like that.
Oh,
he was good in that. He was good in that.
Forgot about Jumper.
Jumper was good.
Jumper was good. Jumper was good. I was waiting for the sequel.
Right. I was waiting. I was mad that he died in Taken. I'm like, oh my God, seriously?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he should at least live. Like,
I agree.
He does not get to me, I'm so glad they had him be Darth Vader, because even behind that mask, you can feel the emotion in him. Like, I really, really, really think he does not get enough credit for his role. It's only Star Wars people really see how good he is.
Yep.
Because, dude, I'm trying to tell you, every bit of emotion that was missing from that Revenge of the Sith fight, and see, I think somebody actually knew that, because it really bothered me in Revenge of the Sith that somebody you didn't raise, like he really knew Anakin from a kid. He raised this man. And the last thing I would do for somebody I raised is pull my lightsaber out and just fight them without talking to them first. Like, bruh, stop this. There was none of that until he got to the end.
But remember, Obi-Wan didn't Obi-Wan see the videos of him killing the younglings?
Right, but even then, Obi-Wan should have been like, Anakin, what is going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. See, and I feel like here in Kenobi, all that emotion we was missing from Revenge of the Sith was in there. Yeah. It was in there.
He was ducking Vader the whole show.
He was ducking him. He's like, man, I'm trying to tell. God, that scene, man. That scene in Kenobi with him and man, that thing.
And what made Vader different. Even dope when Vader pull up, grab a citizen. Obi-Wan, I know you're here.
Man, and still kill. But I'm gonna say this too.
Snatching citizens, like, I know you're here.
I used to say all the time, until recently, I never felt how strong Vader was. I never felt that.
Yeah.
Even when in his scene where he lifts the dude up, closes his fist and does all that, you really don't get a sense because, of course, Palpatine was there and he kind of like made Vader like his little bitch. So you really don't get to see how powerful he is.
Yeah.
I think the first thing where I really felt his power was the Jedi game.
Yep. You're right.
Because you get how menacing he is when the girl goes like, Vader's coming. I can sense, like, you can feel it. And there's even one part when, not to give it away, but you're running from him. And Jay, I'm trying to tell you in the game, I'm like, I'm hurry up trying to get from him. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, and Kenobi, he was very, like, even this man was killing citizens. That's like the true staple of a citizen. I mean, of a citizen, of a villain.
Yeah, Obi-Wan, I know you're here.
And Anakin Savage, because he killed somebody that was already down. He was saying, dude, like,
but
man, it was so good.
My sense came from Rogue One when you try to get the plans.
You're right.
Because I never played the game.
You're right.
For me, when he showed up on Rogue One,
that's
from
true.
Rogue One
that's
to
true.
Obi to I'm gonna say it. One of my favorite lightsaber scenes of all time when Vader fought Homegirl because he knew she was gonna betray him. And he did the whole behind the back, the young lady, and Obi-Wan. Remember?
And your man didn't even use a lightsaber.
Yeah, he put it behind the back on it.
He was just using the force.
The ship was trying to take off. He was like,
bruh.
He said, "I knew you was trying to betray me the whole time." Boop, boop,
and see,
boop. Scoop, boop.
That's
boop.
Another story.
Like,
they need to keep her story going, because I felt like that was a good storyline in Kenobi. To see that she was one of the younglings, that was a good story.
That was good. That was good.
And you can even, and be honest, now tell me what kind of buildup that would be to see her get defeated by Vader. She encounters Vader again, and now she's so nice because now she's getting trained.
I don't think they think that will make money, so they ain't gonna do it.
You owe me $9.95. I just gave you a story. What's the dude saying? Cop and a half. You owe me $9.95.
$9.95. See, but they ain't gonna do it because they don't think it's gonna make them a lot of money. They just, to me right now, but whoever's running Lucasfilms, I ain't even gonna knock Disney. But whoever's running Lucasfilms, I think they hear a Star Wars character name, or they're reading the book that they jettisoned, remember, because the books are no longer candid. So I think they literally, and I mean this personal, have pictures on walls, and they're throwing darts at the pictures and going, you know what? It landed on this Star Trooper's name. We're going to make a movie about this Stormtrooper. We'll make a 16-episode show about this Stormtrooper named Bob. And we're going to make it.
I swear to God, they're going to come out with a Chewbacca Joan too. Watch.
Yeah. Qui-Gon Jinn, before the mustache. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get a whole Wookiee one. Like
Jar Jar Binks was just on the recent episode.
I saw that.
Yeah, but he was him. Like, it was him. Like, not Jar Jar, but him as him.
Bruh.
They're going to make a Jar Jar Binks prequel.
And
absolutely.
I don't understand. Personally, I don't understand everybody's beef with Jar Jar. I truly don't.
I understand it. I understand his place in the story.
Right.
I understand his place in the story.
I understand his place in the story.
It's like Hercule a little bit. Yeah. For y'all watch Dragon Ball Z, it's like Hercule.
Literally.
Yeah.
But he's not a main character, but you kind of need him to show you some things. Like, literally, what's the difference between Jar Jar and CP3O? Seriously.
Nothing. Yeah, it's bad for Jar Jar, though, from what I read from his Wikipedia. He becomes like, I read his Wikipedia. They was like, I think he like becomes homeless because when after Revenge of the Sith, they blamed him for everything because he was the face of it all. Remember, he was the one.
That's right, because he actually got the face.
He was the face of the
Republic. He became a politician. Yeah, that's right. That's
so when things went south, they blamed him for it, and he ends up becoming.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That'll be a hell of a story. That would be a hell of a story. Jar Jar out here living on the streets and shit. Yeah, he out there living on the streets, and to see like he gets back into politics, but low key works his way back up.
That'll be dope.
That would be dope.
Because there's something there. But Ren Skywalker, no disrespect to the actress, but Ren Skywalker, come on, man.
Absolutely with you. I don't get it.
Come on, man.
I don't get it.
Jedi Master, 15 years later, we're going to do a whole nother trilogy. God. Doc can't even get the new trilogy right.
Can't even do it.
All three movies are different from each other.
Very, very, very. Oh, God, don't even get me started. But...
Can I ask you something before we go?
Yeah, go ahead.
At the end of the second movie, when the kid used the Jedi powers to bring the broom to his hand, what did that mean?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even remember that.
Go ahead.
I don't even remember that.
Hit the outro.
And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I only remember Finn and the girl he was with, train, something like that, because I barely remember anything from the second movie. And the only
remember late Princess Leia doing the.
And she went out in space. Is that when she went out in space? Yo, I got up from the movie right there. I was like, I gotta go take a piss. I said, when that happened, I was like, I gotta go take a piss.
She was in space with no suit,
no air, no nothing. No nothing.
Her eyes are closed, and she just goes beep.
And then I had a problem because it seemed. And then it's like the Force, everybody was getting new powers that I didn't know about. First, I didn't know we could Force talk through, like, I didn't know Force talking was like a thing because nobody else did it. But you know what? That's for another day.
My man Palpatine was cloning Shinoku. Is that his name?
Bruh,
Shinoku.
And not only that, he went and he literally had enough Force electricity to take out a whole squadron of pilots. I had a real problem with that. I had a real problem. Like, are you serious?
Where was that in the original trilogy?
Are you serious? Your man lifted his hands in the name of Jesus and just force lightning everything. Everybody, every ship, like every good guy was like, it touched every ship. What in God's green earth is going on? I was like, oh my God, whose man's is this? How is this man so powerful?
And the actual Skywalker bloodline guy dies. And the fake Skywalker from the average Jedi family lives to get a Jedi Master movie trilogy.
It makes no
4
sense.
years later.
It makes no sense. But you know what? We complain about it, Jay, and I know what y'all thinking. You can answer us in the comments. Yes, we're complaining about it, but we're still going to go see it. we're still going to go see it.
Because I'm going to come here and make fun of it.
And literally, that's literally what I'm going to do.
I'm going to make fun of it. Mark Wahlberg, other guys. I learned how to be a ballerina, just make fun of ballerinas.
Bruh, man, that's my movie, The Other Guys.
He said you learned how to do ballerina just to mess with people who know how to do ballerina. Yeah, and
bruh. But that is it for our show, good people. Jay, did you have any final thoughts on anything?
Final thoughts, and this is crazy. One's crazy and one's real. This is the crazy part. I've never been so mad, but yet so excited for the fact that I wished Evil Dead came out this week, but it's coming out next week. I'm hyped for Evil Dead. Y'all think I'm playing with y'all? I'm not playing with y'all.
I am hyped. Your boy, I get a credit towards that movie. I'm going to be seeing that. So
I'm seeing it. Hey,
and it's the 21st. It's the 21st.
Yeah,
it's going to be live.
Yep. And now this is real, and I ain't even peeped this, but this might be a double feature for your boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beau is Afraid, which is this movie I was told to pay attention to.
Beau is Afraid.
Beau is Afraid. Look it up. Beau is Afraid. It's starring Joaquin Phoenix. It's supposed to be a scary.
That's the one where he's like some dudes capture him or something like that.
Yeah, and he ain't taking his meds.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. I want to see that.
It's coming out on the 21st too.
Oh wow, I want to see that.
I'm going to go check out both. This is the same people. What's the movie? What's the Hereditary? This is the same people that did Hereditary.
And if y'all know, Hereditary was up there. Hereditary was.
Hey, that's bro. Hey, on Hereditary, when, spoiler a little bit, when the boy saw the naked people in the attic, he went and jumped out the window, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt him on that because I would have did the same thing. There was no way but down, bro. And even when she cut off the light and saw her mom in the corner,
yeah,
I was like, oh my God, this joint is scary.
Son,
shit.
when he was in class and he banged his head on the desk,
oh my God,
I was like,
hey, yo,
and he was like,
yo, Hereditary is a sleeper. If you never seen Hereditary, you need to see that. That movie was good because over here, horror is my thing. So
yeah, they did the same people that did Hereditary in this next movie. In the next movie, I never seen Midsummer. I never seen Midsummer, but I heard bad things.
It was okay.
I heard bad things. I heard some terrible things from Midsummer.
It was
I'm
not
scared.
Yeah, it was not gassed up with what people were making it to be. It was not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It was like Nocturnal Animals. I remember people was mad at Nocturnal Animals because in the beginning of the movie, people were naked. It was like, bruh, that was like the first 30 seconds of the movie. After that, the movie was dope. Nocturnal Animals is fire, by the way. I love that movie.
People just get mad about the dumbest shit these days, so it doesn't.
Yeah, selective outrage is the word that everybody's using. Selective, like they caught up the little Chloe girl for Tubi. Like y'all ain't never seen a movie where somebody was getting the business before.
People just Okay, well. We'll let y'all know because my plan, we'll definitely be doing one on Evil Rises for sure. Like whatever it's called. I'm going to see that. I'm trying to see that opening day.
We saw the last Evil Dead together.
Yep. I'm trying to see that opening day. Yep, me, you, and Scott. I remember that. I'll let you know how Renfield is. I'm super excited about that. I really want to see it, but I'm more excited about the new Evil Dead.
I can't wait for that one. That's just that one, like. I'm itching. I'm itching for that.
I'm really hoping that's gonna be good.
Then that Chromacon, boy, don't touch that book. Y'all be touching that book. That book.
I don't know why you want to touch anything with a book that has a dead face, like a skin face on it. White people just do the dumbest things.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody even showed me that book from 50 feet away, I'm like, man, get that shit away from me. Like,
get that away from me, bro.
Man.
And if you say I'm gonna read it, give me 2 hours. After 2 hours after I leave the house or cabin, then you can read. Then
you read it.
2 hours.
I need plenty of time to get away from shit. I need plenty of time.
If you tell me at 9, don't read the book till 11.
Man, what?
Because I'm out.
So y'all know what to do. Hit that like and that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so every time we go live, you know. And remember, if you can't be good at it.
Yep.
Jay, that was a good episode, my G.